Hi. Okay, guys. I promised you guys that we would be back. I promised you guys I would have a video for you tonight about the masterclass and why you need to be there. I've been saying this for weeks, guys. I told you guys I had some big plans for this year, and I'm not kidding. No jokes. You guys have seen me for a while, but this is serious. This is one of the best things I have ever put together and brought out to you guys. So as you can see, I'm not here alone. I've got two other people here with me. I want to share part of my team. Awesome, phenomenal people. When I say the divine works and makes things happen, if I tell you the story how I met these people, you would understand why I'm saying that. This was totally divine guided and perfect. So you know when God gets his hands in things, things work out amazing. Like we can't even do it this good, right? So this masterclass is awesome. This weekend, starting tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are in North Carolina, and we are ready to turn up and have fun. If you guys have never been in the room with the three of us, you are missing out, because we are about the business, but we are about having fun, because we believe that business should always be fun. There's no question about it. If it wasn't fun, then you'd stay at your day job, right? You just keep doing that all the time. So you really got to have fun being an entrepreneur, because it takes a little bit of extra work in there. So here's the deal, guys. I don't want to do all the talking tonight. I want my team to really share with you their take on Masterclass, what they love about it, what they think you should know, why you should come, who should come, all of that. So the first person I'm going to introduce, and guys, you know I only do first names. You want to know what their last names is and more about them, you got to come. You got to come and be in the Masterclass. That's how you get the information. That's how you get the skinny. That's how you get the scoop. You gotta be in the master class. So guys, the first person I'm bringing up to talk is Carl. Carl is amazing. I call him the mastermind of mindset. You guys have to hear what he's got to say and why you need to be in this master class this weekend. Carl, take it away.
Let me start out by saying, please, if you have the time this weekend, please come out. Come to the masterclass. You know why you need to come to this masterclass? Oh, I know everybody need a positive mindset. I know everybody need to work on their heart. And guess what? Everybody's looking for a stream of income. Everyone is. And guess what? I know you're tired of your 9 to 5, because you looking at this video right now saying, I got to figure something out. Guess what? We done figured it out for you. You just got to come. This masterclass, I guarantee you, will give you something you never thought about. It's going to actually take you from where you used to be to where you want to be. And you know what? And while you're on this journey, you're going to create streams of income. And I know everybody likes streams of income. So look, come out. Positive mindset. We're gonna work on that heart. We're gonna let you have that strength to keep going, no matter what, no matter your current situation, no matter what you're looking at right now. Come out to this masterclass. And after your heart, guess what? We're going to fill them pockets. And I know everybody want to fill them pockets. Look, make sure you come to this masterclass. We got some great information. We got some great people. This is a great team. Please, if you just understand and you can hear it in my voice, come to this masterclass. It's just for you. I promise.
Thank you, Carl. And Carl is absolutely right. I'm telling you, here's the thing. You guys who follow me for a little while, and if you haven't, go back and watch some of the videos, whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, you know that I love to give out information. I love answering questions, and I love giving information. And the beauty of it is I found team members who love to do the same. They will definitely share their experience, their knowledge, but more than that, they're willing to sit with you, listen to you, and answer your questions. The other member of the team is Kaden, an awesome woman. So I want Kaden to share a couple of minutes about why she thinks you need to be in the masterclass.
Hey guys, so can you hear me? All right, good. I just want to make sure. So, I mean, really, you got to make sure that you're you're ready to hear what we have to say, because we're going to give it to you real and we're going to give it to you raw. And we are here every step of the way. That's most important. And that's definitely why I think you should come out to the masterclass this weekend. Again, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you could pick a time and pick a day that's going to be perfect for you. And we are here to help you. Now, I know what it's like to feel like there's a lot that's going to be on your plate. But again, you have the support of the three of us every single step of the way, from start to the journey and beyond. All right. So please come on out this weekend and get your feet wet and get some information and just be excited and ready to get this journey on the go. All right. See you soon.
Thank you, Caden. And what I didn't say is Caden is what I call a brand wizard, for real. So it's not just about websites, but it's more than that. And Kaden will get into that in a minute. But she is the master. Those of you know me, if you didn't watch the video a few minutes ago, you know I'm technically challenged. So I need all the help I can get. And Kaden is the person that does that for me. She totally can put things together, make them look pretty, and make me look succinct online, even though I don't have a clue what I am doing most of the time. So you always need that support, because you know I'm a believer in staying in your zone of genius. And that's really crucial, is staying in that zone. So Carl, let me ask you a question too, because people have talked about mindset over and over again. Why do you think, especially, you know, most of the people that we work with are employees, but mindset, what's the difference between like an employee and having a mindset of a good day versus the mindset of an entrepreneur?
Well, I think as an employee, I think you get in a mindset of, you get in a routine. I think we all go through the routine. If you're working from 9 to 5, you know you got to get in there early. You're gonna take your 15-minute break, then you're gonna take your 30-minute break, then you're gonna take your other 15-minute break. Now it's time to go home. But as an entrepreneur, you basically, you know, you may take your break, but you know you got to get back to work, because everything you do, it pays off for you and your family. And you're also, I think you're creating a way for your legacy to survive. And if you really want to be an entrepreneur, you know, you really don't have a 9 to 5. I feel like you're working basically all the time, 24/7, and you're always trying to find new strategies, new ways to do things. So I feel, you know, as an entrepreneur, yes, it is challenging, but it's very rewarding.
And I definitely agree with that, because the reward is, you know, one of the things with the 9 to 5, I was having a conversation with my son who's 15, right? And he works as a lifeguard. So someone tells him when to go in, someone tells him his hourly rate. There's a cap on what he can make. But as an entrepreneur, you put the cap. There is no limit except for your creativity and what you put together. You know, so it's really, really important to realize that with entrepreneurship, there is no end. There is no limit to that. And, you know, we talked about it a little bit before, but it's like, you know, you guys just heard me a minute ago talk about branding. So Kaden, explain to them a bit what branding is, because some people, if you've been working, you've heard the term, but you don't really know what that means and what it is. Explain for them in simple terms, and a little bit, because you got to come to Masterclass to get the full chunk, but a little bit of what that is.
Okay, so branding. I want you to think of branding as your personality. What you go and wake up in the morning and you put on to go to work, how you feel when you put it on. That's basically what branding is all about. It's about how you're going to make people feel and what you're going to look like. And that's all I'm going to give you. You got to come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'll give you some more.
And that's so good. I'm so glad you said what you're wearing. See, here's a plug. I'm about to do a plug, guys. So the t-shirt I have on, right? Those of you who don't know me, I love Prince. He's like the best ever for me, musical genius. Love, love, love him. But what you don't know is this shirt was made by one of my clients. He actually designed this. He drew this. All of Prince's albums are on the back, which you can't see, in chronological order. Love, love, love this. This is an awesome shirt, but this is what happens when you have a dream in your head and you put it together and you make it happen. And like Kaden said, you're what you wear. I wear this shirt, one, because I love Prince, but even what makes me prouder is this is my client. This is my client who created this shirt. So of course I'm going to wear this shirt, and of course I'm going to wear it with pride. There's a connection there. So some people might say, well, she just, I always see LaShonda, her hair is not done, she got on t-shirts, but you guys don't understand. Some of the t-shirts I wear are from my clients. So what I'm wearing is my brand. I'm showing you that my clients are making things happen. They're not just giving lip service to things. They're actually doing. So I proudly wear this. But here's the thing. If you come out this weekend, I'm probably going to be a little bit different. Live and in person, you guys will notice I tend to kind of dress up a little bit. You see me in the real deal. But when you see me on these videos, I'm at home. So I get to be relaxed. I get to enjoy myself, and I get to wear whatever I want, because that's entrepreneurship versus being at a job where someone has to tell me how to dress and what to put on and how to look. I don't have that. I get to choose. And that's what I want for you. That's exactly what I want for you. But here's the thing, with mindset, right? We got to figure out who this is for. Because here's the deal. Yes, we can help you with your mindset. But if you're not in the right mindset, you're not going to be able to get this information that we're sharing at the masterclass. So what do they need to have ready in their mind, Carl, to be ready to receive this information this weekend?
What you're gonna need this weekend is an open mind. I need you to think about the impossible. Everything that you think you can't do, that's what I need you to think about. Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that from the back of your mind and bring it to the front of your mind. So you really can hone in on what you really want to do in life, and you really can set yourself ahead of everyone else. But at the same time, you're thinking ahead of everyone else, because you're changing your mindset. Because really, at this point, we're all in the 9 to 5. So what you're trying to do, you want to get out of the 9 to 5 and become an entrepreneur. You have to think different as an entrepreneur. It's no way you can think the same as an employee and an entrepreneur. It's no way possible. Working 9 to 5 to 24/7, that's a totally different thing. But at the same time, you reap the rewards, like I said before. So just be ready. Understand, just like Kaden said earlier, it's real, it's raw, and I'm excited right now. Sometimes I'm trying to hold it in, but I'm really excited. So look, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, come out. Just come out. Give us a chance, and I guarantee you, this masterclass, you will come back.
And that's so true, Carl. I remember working the job, and I remember thinking of, you kind of go in, and you go in because you have to, and you deal with your day because you have to, waking up as an entrepreneur, because I am a full-time entrepreneur now, but waking up as an entrepreneur, oh my God, my head is ticking and I'm excited and there's so much going on that it's not about I have to anymore. It's I love to do it and I want to do it. And the beauty of being an entrepreneur is you get to choose what you do. So you can pick something that you love to do all the time. You don't have anybody else dictating that for you. And that's the cool part. It totally is about you and what works for you. And I want to bring this back to Kaden, and we talked a bit about branding as well. When it comes to branding, one of the key elements that people have said over and over, and like I keep saying, if you're like me, the challenge of technology, like websites, and give us some tips and like how long and how expensive, give us a little bit of an overview about that. Because one of the things nowadays is like back in the, when years ago, when I first started my first business, and when I was probably about 16 years old, your calling card was your business card. But nowadays, it really is online presence, and you have to have that online presence. And that's a mindset shift, right? Mm-hmm. Because back in the day, it was like, oh, pass a business card and that was good enough. You say your name and people are putting you in the phone, pulling you up on Google, seeing stuff about you. So explain to them that about, the website and what are the details, because everyone knows about a website because you've obviously been on them. If you're watching Facebook, you've obviously been on a website. So tell them about that and the importance and stuff.
Well, a website, we started with you putting on your clothes. Your website is your desk at your job. It's a representation of also who you are. It is also a place where people will come and find out more details about who you are. Just like LaShonda said, people will take your business card, but they'll also go directly onto your website as they're standing right in front of you. And you want that to be the best representation as possible. Now, websites They don't have to be complicated. Some get into more detail, and that just depends on your business. But for the most part, I mean, everyone and anyone can have a website, and I can definitely show you how to do that. Okay, so come out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'll tell you, I'll give you more tips. I promise.
So here's the deal. We've given you sort of a snapshot, right, of who needs to be in there. If you're a new entrepreneur, you definitely want to be in the place, because we're going to give you some information of where do you start? You know, there's 50 million questions. You can go to 1,000 places, but where do I start? And what makes us a little different is we look at your personal situation, and we're going to give you a personal answer, not some generic thing saying create this page on your first page of your business plan and all that. Yeah. You can go to school, or you can go to your small business administration for that stuff. That's not what we're talking about. We're looking at your overall life. Like, hey, I work 50 hours a week. I got 3 kids and I got this going on. How do I fit this in? Where do I start? What's the best place for me to get bang for my buck? That's what we do. We give you real solutions for your personal situation with this. Then we look at, for those people who are saying, yeah, I want to start a business, but I got 5 ideas, right? You know any of those people? Let us deal with you and get you clear on where you should start. Doesn't mean you can't do all 5. You just shouldn't start out with all 5. So let us help you hone in to where you need to start, and maybe how they're even connected. Because a lot of times we don't realize that some of our ideas that seem separate in our mind, there may be a link of how you can actually work them all in. So for those of you who are still trying to figure it out, your passion, those of you who have an idea but are figuring out, like, where do I start? But those of you who maybe started and haven't really gotten momentum, you need to be there. So all 3 of you guys need to be there, because we're going to give you tips, just like we did tonight about the open mind, how we told you that there's a difference between your employee mindset and the entrepreneur mindset, right? And that your heart, and sorry, that's your head, but your heart leads to your pockets, right? Clear streams of income, and there's a process with that, and Carl is phenomenal about teaching that process. So you want to know that, because your abundance is out there, but there is a process to accessing it. So you want to learn what that is. You absolutely do. And Kaden talked about the branding and how your perception of branding should be about what you look like. How are you showing up in the world, and what is your website saying? So please don't go to my website though after I tell you this part, because it's not done yet. So just let me be clear about that. I'm very clear that that website is not a great look. So I can show you a not good example. You can go to my website and see that part, because I don't spend time on my digital piece. I don't do that. I spend most of the time on the other pieces. So I'm so guilty of that. So I will tell you what not to do, like I'm doing. I will tell you a better way and show you a better way. And Kaden will have it laid out for you how to do that. And it's so important, because when a stranger meets you, that's what they're seeing first. It's a first impression. And you want to make sure that that first impression is tight. That's why most of the time I don't hand out my business card, because it's not tight. So I'm very clear about that. I will send you somewhere else. Like you guys tonight will go to our Masterclass website and pick a day and a place that fits your schedule, and you will go. And that website looks 1,000 times better. If you go to that one and you look at mine, you'll see the difference night before and after, right, of what it should look like. So very clear about your presence online. It's so important for new business starting out that you have that clear message and that clear presence online that makes you look good. My branding is old, but I don't use that. That's normally not people's first impression of me. So it's a very distinct difference. And you want to know what that difference is, and when to have it, and when you shouldn't, and how long it takes, and how do I put this together. And if you're a person like me who's not techie, you want to get a person like that over there to do that stuff for you. You got to come out, guys. You really don't want to miss this. This is jam-packed with information. We promise to give you the information, but one of the key things that we didn't talk about yet that we love to do is get to know you. So when you step into one of our events, we will be moving around the room, getting to know you, getting to know what your ideas are, why you showed up, and making sure the main reason you showed up, we cover it. So if we have to switch on the fly and gather some different information for those people in the room, we absolutely would do that. And I'm just going to toot our horn a little bit. That's because we're that good. That's because we know what we're talking about. This isn't fluff. This isn't this whole sales presentation. You're going to be with us for 2 hours and we're going to keep selling you. We want to educate you. We want to answer your questions. And if we have a resource that fits for you, we're going to tell you what that is. And if it's for you, great. And if it's not, you got great information and your questions answered and you walk away with clarity. That is our main purpose. I told you guys a couple of days ago, my mission this year is 100 people going from employee to entrepreneur. I'm straight up serious about that. Totally want to do that. So very, very clear. If you want to join and help me fulfill this mission, if you're raising your hand saying, LaShonda, I want to be one of those people, you need to come out to one of our master classes. And if you can't make this weekend, because let's say you're not in North Carolina, hit me up. Say, hey, LaShonda, I'm in such and such a place. I want to attend. Let me know. Because those of you who know me also know I do stuff online, and the team and I are coming online for you as well. So if you're not in a place we're going to be live, you want to meet us online. You want to get this information. That's so, so important. So I want to ask the team as we're closing out tonight for their final last words, anything that they'd like to say to you. And we're going to start with Carl. So Carl, what else would you like to share with everyone?
I just want everybody to know that, you know, this master class is nothing out here like it. It's nothing out here like it. You're gonna get genuine people with genuine answers. We're gonna give you we're gonna give you our heart. This is not just something we just doing just to do. I really, you know, I'm just gonna echo what LaShonda said. I really want to see 100 entrepreneurs. I really want people to understand what the other side look like. You know, and you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle for the 9 to 5. You don't have to settle with people telling you got crazy ideas. You don't have to settle for that. Because believe me, everything you got it for a reason. So come out to the master class. Let us show you how to use it, and take some of our ideas and tips. And I just hope to see you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Absolutely, totally. And Carl's right. I mean, we have a blast doing this, and that's because our heart's in it. Bottom line. Totally. Like we said, these events are free. So we're doing this because we want to make sure you have the information. So you're starting in the right place. And you'll hear more about our stories. That's why we're in this and why we're doing this. Because it is a lot deeper for us than just money. But like Carl said, you don't need to settle. You know, I felt honored. Oh my God, I can't tell you. And I'm not going to go into it before I start crying. But I feel so honored. Like, I haven't been home for about a week. I won't get home until a week later. But I've been able to travel this whole week. You know, this is my third state I've been in. You know, guys, and I didn't have to wait for Friday or Saturday or Sunday and ask the boss, could I have off, and all this stuff. I just did. You know, like I said, when we were running around trying to get this together, I just walked into North Carolina tonight. Guys, seriously, you want the lifestyle that you want with your family. You know, I'm here with one of my kids. You want that. And that's why you'll hear noise around me. I'm at my best friend's house. We're about to go hang out for a little while after I get off this video. But you want that kind of lifestyle. You deserve it. You don't need to settle anymore. You deserve to have what you want. So, Caden, what would you like to say to everyone?
Well, plain and simple. I mean, again, taking what Carl said and taking what LaShonda said. We are here as your support. We are here to make sure that you are as successful as you can ever dream and beyond. We're here. We are at your starting point with you. We're here to get you to the finish line and beyond. All right. So I want to see you guys on Friday. Well, tomorrow, tonight, coming up. Saturday and Sunday. All right. Cool.
Thank you so much, Kate. And you're right. We're here. So here's the thing. The masterclass is just the beginning. We have programs. We have and places that you guys can sign up with us and work with us if you so choose, if you feel like we're a good fit. And why we do the masterclass is so you can meet us, right? Who wants to spend money with people that they don't know? So if you choose and you say, hey, I like these people and I need their help for the long-term journey, we are here for that. We're able to offer a resource for that. But if not, and you just need our beginning information we have, that's fine too. We want to give it to you. The key is that you start. Just like the team said, we want you to get started. Make 2019 the year you say, I started this business. I started my dream. I started my passion. I started what I was born to do. Guys, if you are in the North Carolina area, if you can get to the North Carolina area this weekend, I'm telling you, you want to be there. I'm going to leave the link in below, probably above and below this video. I want you guys to show up this weekend. Show up, show out, because we are definitely going to do that. You want to be in the place this weekend. Thank you, team, so much for taking your time out tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Definitely. All right. Take care, Facebook, YouTube. Bye.
Bye.